Let's go ahead and get some messages from your spirit guides. Spirit, please show me whatever messages from the spirit guides, whoever's tuned in, tapped in, and needs to have these messages. What do we got? Divine timing, okay? Divine timing is at work right now. I feel like everything is happening as it should in divine right order. Spirit, please show me what messages, what guidance do we have for the collective? Compassion, having compassion for yourself and others. Spirit, please show me what messages. Okay, we've got intuition and downloads, okay? And you already know that the answer is no on certain things. There's just a hard no. So whatever that is, and it's got an exclamation point. So it's like, no, okay? No, we're not doing this. And you already know what that is. At the bottom of the deck, do the work. Okay, it's time for you to do the work. I feel like there's a hard stop in something that you've got going on right now. It's just like, it feels like time is moving slower. I'm not surprised because we did just have Saturn go retrograde the other day. So I do feel like, you know, you're getting some intuition about certain things in your life that you need to say no to. Like, no, this is not working for me. No. And your guides and your angels have been trying to show you what those things are. And I think it took for Saturn to go retrograde and for the sun to square Neptune for you to look at it and go, no, this doesn't work for me anymore. Okay, I've waited long enough. And as you know, divine timing, like I've had compassion for you. I've had compassion for and understanding for this situation. But then all of a sudden your intuition kicked in and you were like, you know what? No, I can't do this anymore. No, I can't do this job anymore. No, I will not put up with this in a relationship, whether that's with family, friends, coworkers, relationship partners, all of the above. So now you're at this place of like, no, that doesn't work for me. I have been doing my inner work and other people need to start doing their inner work. So for some of you, you've decided to just put your nose to the grindstone and just work on making money, work on, creating and establishing security for yourself. Okay. So let's find out what your guides and angels have to say about this. All right. Spirit, angels, guides. Wow. That one just flew right out. Mutually beneficial venture, okay? Because if it's not mutually beneficial, this isn't going to work out. It has to benefit for all involved, okay? And then it says, there is an extraordinary connection at the forefront of your life at this moment. Utilize this relationship to benefit everyone concerned. So, maybe some of you are in a relationship where it hasn't been mutually beneficial. You've had compassion for this person. Sometimes, and this could be at work. Everybody, you always have that one person that can get everybody to do everything for them. And then they just kind of stand off to the side and do nothing. But again, it has to be mutually beneficial because otherwise, people are going to start feeling like they're being taken advantage of. So if you've felt like you've been taken advantage of, then your job now is to say, no, I will not. And then pull back your energy. If this isn't going to work out for everybody, and this is just a one-sided, thing, then I'm going to go ahead and opt out. And I feel like your guides and angels have been trying to tell you this. All right. So please show me, guides, angels, ancestors. What do we got here? Okay. So we've got rediscover your zeal. And this card says, pay attention to the passion you are feeling for discovery, learning, exploration, spirituality, travel, your work, or your relationship. Passion and desire go together, especially as inspiration, okay? And people come in to inspire us to do things that we would never normally do. And then we've got childlike devotion. You are a multi-talented, complex being. Embrace and love who you are. I feel like, for a lot of you, children are so, they're just very innocent right? And I feel like for a lot of you, you've been doing this, from a place of love and innocence, and, you've been helping other people build on their own passions, but your passion has been kind of left to the fray. Let your personality shine. You have something no one else has that makes you who you are. Stop comparing yourself to others and allow your uniqueness to shine through. So this one is all about, showing the world the real you, who you truly are. In your work, for a lot of you, this has a lot to do with your work and your relationships at work, but also your romantic relationships, your family relationships. It's like for some of you, you just feel like you can only do one or the other. But whenever we do that, things end up getting off of balance. And again, it has to be mutually beneficial. So say you're married, right? For a lot of you, you could be married or in a relationship of some sort. And if your relationship partner is always at work, I remember when I was married to my ex-husband, and which was 20 years ago. I have never remarried, but 20 years ago, my ex-husband, he would work and work and work and work and work and work and work. And that's all he wanted to do. And he would barely come home to sleep and, not help out with the kids. And then the next morning he would get back up and go to work, and he would work from morning till evening until it was bedtime. And I sat there with the kids all day long, getting the house together, doing everything. And all I wanted was his attention. And I needed some adult time, with my partner, and some, I needed to be balanced. And I finally asked him one day, I said, what are you working towards? If at the end of the day, you don't have a family, because if you think that I will continue in this relationship where you're working all the time just to make a bunch of money because you're chasing money, then what do you really have that you're working for? Because I won't be here at the end. And we can both now see that I am now divorced. And it was because that's all he wanted to do is work and drink, work and drink. Well, that was not the lifestyle that I signed up for. Okay. So whenever there is an area of your life that is off, where the scales are tipped, you're going to make everything else fall. It's like I see those jugglers, right, with the stick and the plate on top of the stick and the plate on top of the stick, and they go around and they get all these plates going on these sticks. But if they spend too much time in one area, the rest of those are all going to fall over, and those plates are going to break. Okay? So we have to go back and fix all the things that have been broken. And so that is what your guides and angels are telling you. Like, no, this cannot continue, and maybe that's something that you learned from childhood, is that if you're not always working, then you're not being productive. And then again, it's got to be mutually beneficial for everybody involved. Otherwise, again, all your plates are going to fall over and they're going to break, and you're going to have to fix them. And some of them you're not going to be able to put back together. So, allow your personality to shine, allow yourself to open up to new possibilities, do the work, but you also have to do the work, that is not just about your work. All work and no play makes you and I a dull boy or girl, right? Spirit, please show me what the guides and angels want to tell the collective. I hope this is making sense for you. So we got 2 cards out. We've got boundaries. That's funny. I was shuffling this deck earlier just to get some new energy, and this card came out earlier. So again, it wants to show itself to us. And it says, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Maybe you need to establish better boundaries with your partner. Maybe you need to establish better boundaries when it comes to your work. You need to put in only so many hours. Birthing a new age, okay? Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. But that doesn't mean that you need to spend 24/7 making this happen, making this come together. I feel like, again, there has to be boundaries. It's like all of these things are vying for your time. All of these people are wanting you, and you need to just go, you know what? There are things that I need to put in time and energy into right now. I do see where you're kind of in this labyrinth, and it's like, there's always going to be things that are coming at you, and you need to make sure that you set boundaries with the things that are not important in your life. Okay, Spirit. All right. And here we go. We've got the initiation, rite of passage. crossing the threshold. So if there's been a lot of things that you have been working on, I do feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It seems like there's a lot of darkness here, but it's like, you know, you are coming to this crossroads, this tunnel. Sorry, guys, you know, and maybe so for some of you, you need to take out the garbage. Maybe it's been a while because you've been putting in all this energy and you haven't had time to clean up and throw things away, or even take out your garbage, or wash the dishes in your sink, or do your laundry, you know, because you've had all these other things that are coming at you. You know, your car could be a mess, you know, because again, things are not balanced in your life right now. So, you know, you are crossing the threshold. I feel like you are birthing something new into your life. This could be a new relationship. This could be a new business. This could be, you know, a child. This could be a new home. This could be, you know, all kind, or, you know, just discovering some new things about yourself, your likes, your dislikes. Okay. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So, you know, if there's other things that are trying to take away from that light or try to pull you back down to their energy, it is up to you to say no. You know, I'm not going to lower myself to your frequency. You need to rise to my frequency, okay? Never sacrifice who you are for other people to make them more comfortable in your life. And that's where boundaries need to be set. It has to be mutually beneficial for everyone. And sometimes in doing so, it's like we can have compassion for people, we can understand people, but we don't need to lower ourselves to their vibration in order for them to feel better about themselves. So I do feel like your guides and angels are giving you these downloads, you know, of where to go, of what to do next, what path you need to take, you know, in order to get you to the finish line. But there are certain things, when I see this card of no, and I see this card of boundaries, you need to say no. You know, no, this does not work for me anymore. I am standing my ground and I am setting these boundaries. I will no longer put up with, you know, things that do not, they just don't match my frequency anymore. And even if that means that it's a lone journey, I feel like you're poised to do so. I feel like you are standing in your power as you are doing that, knowing that, you know, that there is a new path, something better for you if you're willing to walk through this darkness and into the light. Let's see. Let's get another card here from the Starseed Oracle. Spirit, please show me. Okay, what do we got here? Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. And we do have the divine timing card here. You know, trust the timing. It's like for a lot of you, you're doing the work, like you're putting in the work, but you don't need to allow that to consume you, you know. And I feel for a lot of people, it's like, you know, if you're not constantly working, then you feel like you're not getting anything done. And that's just not so, especially when you see that it's causing a rift in other areas of your life, right? If you see that other things are, you know, falling through, you know, and you're causing a fight in your family because, you know, they're begging you for time and you're not, you know, there for them, then then you're going to end up spending a lot of time alone, you know, and it's going to be a very lonely journey, because I see that as a very lonely journey. You know, trust the timing. It's like, we don't have to get everything done today. All right. You know, we need to just put one foot in front of the other, and the right people and the right things, when you're in the flow, it will start opening up for you. The right people will come into your life to help you with whatever it is that you need. Because you're attracting that in. I see that with the pillar of light. I see where you're able to track that. Like, it's like moths to a flame, right? They will come towards you. And there might be a lot of people who come towards you that want to put in their 2 cents, but I feel like there is one specific individual, maybe a couple of different, you know, individuals that, you know, really want to help you, but everybody wants to put their 2 cents in. So it's like using your intuition and trusting in divine timing. Everything is, you know, working out, but you also have to put the work in to other areas of your life and not just one. Anyway, I love these messages for you guys. Let's go ahead and get one more message from your ascension. Okay, what are we sending to? Yeah. Open your psychic senses. We have that here with the intuition and downloads. So it's like, you know, opening up and listening to your intuition. I feel like for a lot of you, you are being intuitively guided. Even if, you know, we hear that, you know, your psychic senses. Every one of us has a psychic intuition, okay? And we all know, like, it's like we all know that we know, and how we know is irrelevant. We just know. Okay, we know what we need to do. We know where we need to go. We know, but we just don't see it like that. We see it as a coincidence. You know, we don't see, you know, a lot of people are not trained to see the signs and synchronicities and to know. But it's like, if you just listen to your intuition, just listen to that inner guidance, and you can see where things are falling apart, then it's like, oh, I better do something right now in order to be able to help myself and help others along their journey, if that makes sense to you. Or you know what you're supposed to be doing, if that makes sense. That will make sense for a few of you. But at the end of the day, this is all in divine timing. It's about opening up your own psychic senses, listening to the downloads of your guides and angels, and whatever you need to say no to, say no. Whatever you need to set boundaries with, set those boundaries. Because at the end of the day, whenever you are shining your light, there are going to be other people who want to come in and bring you down. And that's just how this works. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. It does help my channel grow. And check me out over on Facebook and Instagram. Anyway, you guys, love you all so much, and I'll chat again with you soon.